Oh my god. I'm gonna die and the video hasn't even begun. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Another different video that isn't a daily vlog because I'm currently away on holiday, but I've pre-filmed this for you. So the aim of today's video isn't to die, but it is in fact to answer your Twitter questions. So I tweeted earlier on my laptop asking you guys, I was expecting it to be silver then, I forgot I had a case on it. I lifted it up and I was like, what? That's not my laptop. But yeah, I asked you guys for some questions and I've got about 10 of them to answer in today's video. So let's go. Who was your main inspiration growing up? Now, growing up, I would have loved to have one person who inspired me and I could follow their path and try and achieve and accomplish things that they have achieved. And there wasn't anyone in particular, I'm going to be honest. I've always looked up to numerous different people. Like, I've looked up to obviously my parents for bringing me up in like the way that they did. I think they brought me up in an amazing way, and I feel that I have really, really good morals. I've always looked up to people like Richard Branson, who, after reading part of his biography, I still haven't finished it. I need to get around to finishing it. I thought what he's done is really, really awesome, and he's done some cool things. For example, how Virgin Airlines started, and I'm pretty sure this is what I read anyway in his biography. So he was in the airport, really sorry sir, is what he's being told. Your plane's cancelled, you're not going to get there till tomorrow. He's like, I need to get there today. So he goes and rents a plane, as you do casually, and he goes up to everybody else in the queue who's also disappointed that they're not going to make their flight, and he's like, hey, I've got a plane that I've just rented. If you want, you can jump on that one, I'll sell you a ticket. So he literally sold out this plane, flew there, or obviously he didn't fly it, he like paid for a pilot's as well. And like, this is literally a true story. Flew there, and then everybody on the other side was like, that was amazing, thank you so much, that was the best thing, we got there on time. And he was like, why don't I just make an airline? Like, this worked. So he made Virgin Airlines. That is so inspiring. I think that's really, really cool. I've looked up to, who else have I looked up to growing up? I don't really know that it wasn't anyone in particular. I suppose I've done so many different hobbies and different things throughout my life. Like, I get obsessed with things like yo-yos, Diablos, magic tricks, filming videos. I suppose, yeah, I look up to a lot of YouTubers. Rubik's Cubes, maths, I just love the subject maths and science. So within each of those fields, I'm guessing there was somebody different that I looked up to. Skateboarding, for example. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. That was only one question. Okay, question number 2. What are my motivations? Now, I don't really have any, like, I don't know. Motivations for me is a bit of a weird one because I motivate myself. I wouldn't like something else to motivate me. I want to be able to be self-motivated so that I want to do it, not just feel that I have to do it because something else is motivating me, if that makes sense. So for example, with daily vlogging, I've told myself that I want to upload 7 videos a week on this channel. And like now, I'm filming a video when I said, guys, I'm really sorry I'm not daily vlogging, but I'm still uploading a video for you to have, which shows how self-motivated I am to do what I want to achieve. So what I do to motivate myself is I set really long-term goals, like 12-month goals. And I also set smaller ones, obviously like monthly and stuff like that. And I do everything I possibly can to achieve those goals. So I think that I would like to say that I self-motivate myself. Nothing else really motivates me except for my goals that I've set myself. I don't know if that answers your question. If you ever thought of doing something extraordinary that could possibly change someone's life or the world, what would you do? Now, changing the world is a bit too extravagant. Like, obviously that would be like massive goals. Like, that would be incredible to be able to change something like poverty or something like that. But I'm not going to throw out some ideas that I'm going to change the world because that could be ridiculous. I mean, that would be awesome and there are goals that could do that. But anyways, how to change somebody's life. Now, what we've never really done on this channel here is do something massive for charity. Something that involves you guys. And I'm going to be honest now and open up and tell you guys something that I don't often really, like, I've never spoken about. I don't think I've ever told you guys ever before. And that is that quite often, like at the moment, maybe like once a week or once every 2 weeks, I'm meeting up with people that watch my videos. You guys, you're probably watching this now. Some of the people that I've met with, hey, if I have, who are going through extremely tough times. And quite often that is terminal illnesses. And that is honestly one of the best things that I've ever got out of YouTube, is being able to meet people who are going through extremely tough times in their life And if I could even make like just the time that I'm with them better, then this whole YouTube thing is worth it. Like, I never tell you guys that I do it, or I never tweet that I'm with people, or I never film them in my daily vlogs. And quite often you'll see me, like if you look back at my vlogs, I'll say, oh guys, I'm going to a meeting now, or I'm going to meet a friend, and I never ever film what I actually do. And that is probably because I'm meeting up with somebody, or I'm taking somebody out for dinner or for lunch, or when I'm in New York, I go out for lunch with people who have been flown over to see me from Make-A-Wish Foundation. And I do all of this behind the scenes because I feel I don't want it to ever be something that you guys think I'm doing purely for the camera. So that is why I've never told you that I do it before. And again, after I say this, I will probably never mention it again. I just wanted to say it due to this question. And I'm not saying that that's the thing that I want to do to change somebody's life, is to go and meet them, because that is the very least I could ever do to say thank you to somebody that watches my videos, is give my time back to go and meet them. And that is what I'm doing the best I possibly can. And what I want to do here on this channel that's really going to affect somebody and change their life is I want to do like a charity project that's something within our community, like the family and the gang that we've built, the Pointless Gang. I want to do something that's going to help you guys out who are going through tough times. So, for example, the other day I met with somebody who was terminally ill, an absolutely amazing little girl, and she was talking to me about the hospital that she's in every single day when she's going through the stuff that she's going through. And she was saying how the hospital wasn't the best quality that they could have hoped for, and that it didn't have Wi-Fi connection, so she couldn't even speak to her friends. Like, it was crazy. Like, she couldn't even speak to her friends because there wasn't any internet. And here's me moaning like, oh no, my video's late. What is going on? So I want to do some cool projects that's going to help out some people that watch my videos, that you guys are inspired and involved, and we can do something really fun, and I can give you guys some like crazy incentives to donate, and we can try and do something. Like, I haven't thought of it yet. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I want to do something that will feed back to helping the community that we've created. And if there's anything in particular, then let me know by emailing me. This question has gone extremely long and big, but I don't know if I've just rambled or whether I've said something that actually makes sense. What are your thoughts on the hashtag bring YouTubers to Manila? Now, I have seen this hashtag everywhere, like literally everywhere. It is trending like almost every single day, which is just crazy. And all I'm saying is that I'm doing everything I possibly can right now to free up some time, sort out like a venue and all stuff like that. I want to get my butt to Manila basically, but I want to do it safely and I want to do it well, because I know that there is a lot of you guys who are super keen out there and you really want to meet me. So I'm going to try and do everything I can to plan so when I get there, it's safe. That's the main thing. I want you guys to have a good experience, not just like scramble in a street with me in the middle crushed. I want to have something cool that we can do, like an event or something. I'm trying to sort it out. It takes longer than what you think it takes to sort out. In Manila, I am trying to come to you. When are you announcing your book tour dates for Ireland? I don't know if I'm allowed to announce this yet. By the time this video's out, I may be allowed to announce it, but I will tweet, I will Facebook, I will Instagram, I will Snapchat, I will everything, and tell you the dates when I'm coming to Ireland to do my Pointless Book 2 signing. When you are stressed, where do you go? Now, you may not see it in videos, but I do actually get quite stressed sometimes. Not like extremely like crazy and I'm like out in the street punching like signs and cars and stuff like that. But like, that's not even stress, that's just angry. I do sometimes get stressed, and it's mainly about YouTube videos. Like, if my videos go up late or I haven't had enough time to make a video, like for example, right now as you're watching this, I'm meant to be uploading a video in 45 minutes, a main channel video. I tried to film it for 4 hours today, and then it just didn't work out, and I finally got it working, and then Snapchat crashed, so I couldn't download your videos from Snapchat, and like, that annoyed me. So instead of just getting stressed about the situation and thinking, I didn't upload a video today, which is what I would normally think when I'm stressed, I'm like, calm down, we'll film some other videos instead. So that is what I've done. But when I'm stressed, the place that I normally go is just by myself. I like to distance myself when I'm stressed from everybody else, just in case I accidentally take it out on them, which has happened in the past. Like sometimes I'll be really stressed and Zoe will be like, Alfie, what do you want for dinner? And I'm like, Zoe, don't talk to me now. And then I'm like, why did I say it like that? She was only asking what we're doing for dinner. And then I'm like, I'm sorry, Zoe. I didn't mean to, I'm just not in a good mood. So what I try and do is I just distance myself from everybody else around me so that I can cool down and then I can go back and chat with everybody and hang out in a better mood. Does that sound good? Is that a good thing to do? Or is that just me? When are you planning on getting your driver's license? I need to get my driver's license so badly. So if you didn't know, the last time I had lessons was in November. I've had 9 hours of driving lessons. When I was driving back in November, 9 hours isn't even very many, but because I had a Vespa for 3 years, my driving instructor that I was using was like, you're ready for your test. You're ready to go, all we need to do is book it and you need to do your theory. Now I booked my theory, and then I went out on a night out before my theory test, and I woke up the next morning really late and I was really tired and I was like, I don't want to go to my theory test. So I never bothered turning up. Stupid, I know. And then with my driving test, I just haven't had enough time to book it again and again and again and again. And then it got too far away and I was like, I should do some more lessons before my driving test. And then I should like, oh, I don't have enough time for lessons, so I can't book my driving test. And basically, it is now June. My last lesson was in something like November or like January or something ridiculously far away. So I can't go straight into my test now without having a couple more lessons. But at the moment, because I've been traveling in America and we're looking after Nala and stuff and working on videos and working on big secret projects and stuff, I don't have enough time to book lessons. So what I think I'm going to do is my main priority when I get back from holiday is to book like a chunk, like 5 days, and just do driving lessons for 5 days. Because I bought a car back in November. I bought that little black Polo car outside. You guys have seen it, me and Zoe driving it, or I say me and Zoe, I don't. Zoe drives in it all the time. I bought that car and I've never driven it. I bought a blooming car that cost me a lot of money and I've never ever had the chance to drive it. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, I know. I need to pass my driving test. I want to pass it more than anyone. Probably not more than Zoe. Zoe wants me to pass it so much because she has to drive everywhere. But I want to be able to drive so bad. Like today I went into town with my friend for breakfast. I had to get a taxi into town. Literally a taxi when I could have just jumped in the car and driven my... Anyways, we all know I need to pass my driving test. I know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sure it ended up being a lot longer than what I aimed it to be. I thought this was going to be a quick 2-minute Q&A, but I think I rambled on quite a few questions. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, then give the video a thumbs up. If any of the questions helped you out at all, then I'm super happy, whether like the stress one did or motivation or anything like that. Set yourself some goals. That is the one thing that I say I think helps so much if you're trying to get something done in the long run or the short run, or if you want something to be your job, set that as your goal and do everything you can along the way to make that possible. Yeah, I will see you very soon with a new video. Thank you so much for watching this one. I love you so much. Goodbye.